360,000. According to the Washington Post, more than 360,000 students have experienced gun violence in schools since the Columbine shooting. School is a place children go to learn, to socialize, and to have fun. It has now become a place a parent no longer wants to send their child. Nobody feels safe in schools anymore because of how severe the gun violence has gotten. Innocent children are dying and gaining lifelong trauma because of this. And what do we get? Thoughts and prayers. It's a phrase we're all tired of hearing. Will thoughts and prayers bring back any of these victims' loved ones? Will these thoughts and prayers take away these children's lifelong trauma? The answer is no. We need to start taking serious action to prevent any more of these situations from happening in the future. Children are the most innocent people in our world. They're born into this world with no morals, no religion, no hate, and no judgment. As the world gets a hold of them, they grow into adults who are forced to make decisions every day. But they get years before that. They get years to enjoy the pure bliss of just being a child. When the hardest thing that happens in their day is the cafeteria not having the juice they like. Now kids have to go to school and have lockdown drills at least once a month. Parents have to have talks with their children about what to do when there's an active shooter on their campus. Children are carrying around bulletproof backpacks. That's how far we've gone with this. Children are no longer living it with pure, innocent minds. They must be consumed with the idea that a shooter could come on their campus and kill them or their friends any day. Does this not make people absolutely sick to their stomach? This is a world no child should ever have to fear to live in. We as adults should be doing everything to protect them, but what are we doing? According to Everytown research, only 22 states have made the decision to raise the minimum age to purchase a firearm. Now, mind you, only 8 of these states are making the requirement that you must be 21 to purchase any firearm. All other states have stated that at 18 you are still eligible to purchase a rifle and a shotgun. Now, according to research done by Statista, there is still a good amount of school shootings done with a rifle or a shotgun. Handguns do hold a majority of the mass shootings, but not enough for these laws to be effective. Only 22 states have passed this law, leaving 28 states allowing an 18-year-old to purchase a gun as they please. There needs to be some sort of control on these purchases. It's insane to wrap my head around the fact that me, as an 18-year-old girl, is capable of walking into a Walmart right now and can purchase a gun with no problem. Does nobody see the issue in this? That is not okay. If anyone were to pick up a gun, how many of you do you think would know what to do with it immediately? I know personally, I wouldn't know what to do. According to RAND research, in a 2015 survey, only 61% of firearm owners have a proper training on firearm safety. Why is this not a requirement before purchasing a gun? Why is it that driving isn't legal until you have a license? But this isn't that big of a deal, especially with what's happening in our world. According to KFF in 2021, firearms were the number 1 contributor to the deaths of children ages 1 through 17. In the U.S., more than any other illness or injury, this is one of the top 5 reasons children die at a young age. Yet it's not enough big enough deal for any gun safety training before purchasing. As someone who works in a school, I am terrified each and every day I walk into school. Not only do I work at a school, but about every card is stacked against me in this case, and I have very much come to the terms that I would do anything to protect my students. I work on an open campus where there is a singular fence separating the school from the neighborhood right across the street. Anyone driving by can see my classroom. Anyone walking by can see my children playing on the playground. I work specifically in a special ed class. all of my students are children who have autism and are low functioning. Most are nonverbal or cannot make sentences of their own. They get overstimulated easily and are not always easy to de-escalate. In the case of a shooting, my kids would become extremely overstimulated as they feed off of our feelings. I can guarantee none of them would be able to remain silent or still. This would be extremely dangerous for all of us in the room as we are going to be so vulnerable. I have very much come to the terms with this in my mind and have fully made the decision that I would put their lives over mine. This is a decision all teachers over America have to make. They make the decision to save their children's lives. People all over America have to worry for their children, the children in their lives, as they send them off to school each day. We need to take more action to save them. We need to do something to preserve their childhood. This is not okay, and it's getting old. I don't know about anyone else, but if another school shooting happens and all we get is thoughts and prayers, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm exhausted with it. I hope everyone learns something and will choose to take actions to prevent gun violence in America from here on out.